What's going on, guys? My name's Adam, and I am living with anxiety, self doubt, and fear, and I am trying to reinvent myself at 29. Um, yeah, I just it's an interesting aspect of life. I mean, going through it, I never really thought that I would be where I'm at this age. Growing up, at 29, you expect to be married with kids, living in the suburbs with a white picket fence. That's where I really thought I would be, but that's not where I'm at. I don't regret anything that I've ever done in my life. I don't regret any track that I've taken, any path that I've pursued. I just look at life as any decision that I wanted to make at that time was what I wanted to do. So there's no reason to regret it. But I just want to shoot this video. It's a little untraditional. It's never anything I've done before. I don't really know why I wanted to do it, but I just wanted to put my story out there. And I'm not looking for a pat on the back or for people to feel sorry for me or reach out to me. I really just want to help people going through what I'm going through, because I know I'm not alone. Whether this reaches 10 people, 10,000 people, whether 2 people see this or 200, whatever, it's out there. So I just wanted to shoot this video and let you guys know what's going on. As my close friends or friends and family might know, 2018 has been a very volatile year for myself. There's been highs, there's been lows. I would say more lows than highs, but hey, that comes with life. It's not going to be smooth sailing. 2018's been tough for me. I closed the book on a cumulatively 8-year relationship with my best friend, love of my life, who I thought I would spend the rest of my life with. But it didn't work out that way. There's no hard feelings. We both came to the agreement that we were going separate paths, and we, grew up differently. And who we were when we started dating is not who we are now. I started dating her when I was 21. She was 18, just graduating high school. I'm 29 now. She's 26. People change within that time, and it sucks. But we were both trying to fit a square into a circle the past year, and we just came to the agreement that it's the best thing for both of us. It's not anything that's easy to deal with. It sure as hell comes with its hardships. I mean, some days are good, some days are bad. Today, I was just sitting at work, and I was just like, "Fuck, I'm not happy in life." And it's not, depression or, anything that I'm seriously going to harm myself with. I mean, no, not at all. I just, I'm not where I want to be at in life. And it sucks, but, that will help me push forward and move forward and, understanding where I'm at and where I want to be. It's a good thing. But overall, there's definitely better days. This days like today are not normal. I definitely am in a better place than I was the first time around this happened. We actually had broken up in 2014. Basically we were on different timelines. I was at the age, I was 25, and, I was looking to be married for fairly soon, maybe a year or two out. And, I definitely portrayed that in the relationship, and I think, she wasn't ready for that. I think I was moving a little too fast. In just personal life, I'm a planner. I like to have things planned out. I like to know what's going on the weekend. Like, my calendar's, full with shows, work events, networking events, whatever it might be. Everything's not planned out, but I have an idea of what's ahead. And, she's not like that. She definitely likes to live day by day. So that was, an aspect of the relationship that was difficult. But, the first time we broke up, I was just shelling myself. I knew I was like, this is the girl of my dreams. This is wrong. We need to get back together. I would constantly, try to hit her up and be like, essentially try to change her mind, which you can't do. And about 11 months, almost really a year later, we got back together, and I was stoked. I really thought that this was going to be the commitment to the rest of our lives, that getting back together solidified our love for each other, and we were going to get married. And, my parents were in town this weekend, and my mom said something that really kind of resonated with me. She was saying that she was really glad that we had gotten back together, because if we didn't, I've always would have lived with a sense of regret, being like, oh, she got away, like lived my life, like slipped away from me, and I just never really would have lived life to the fullest, having known that in the back of my head. But having gone through the situations that we're in now, we really have an understanding. Hello, Ryu. Hello. You want to say hello? Say hello. Okay, he's not interested. Anyway, so it kind of gave us a better sense of where we're at in our lives now, that we truly had taken different paths that maybe it wasn't meant to be. So with that being said, I can have closure in the relationship. So I mean, at the end of the day, the relationship aspect is a huge part of my life, my 20s, huge part of why it's been so volatile. But the other aspect is just my personal career situation. I'm definitely not where I'm at, where I would have anticipated at 29. And again, I don't regret any decision that I've ever made. I took the paths that I wanted to take at the time, but it's definitely stifled me in my relationship and my personal life. It's definitely given me anxiety and riddled me with fear and self-doubt. There's been times where I've jumped from job to job or been out of work for a couple weeks or a month at a time, and you never think that that's how you're gonna end up. Almost entering my 30s, and I really don't have a huge accomplishment to show for it. I've got a cool resume, but at the end of the day, I don't really have a foundation of a skill set that I'm really good at. I'm in the marketing field, but within marketing, there's like 40 different avenues that you can go down, and I really haven't found my true north. So, when I'm looking for all these jobs, I'm like, okay, I can do that, or I can do that, or, I can just merge these two together, or I can reach for that. But there's no solid true north of me, like, this is what I do. You can say jack of all trades, master of none. And at the end of the day, like, that's great, but you want to be able to say, hi, I'm Adam, and I do this, and this is my expertise. And I haven't really found that in life, and it's weighed hard on me. I've definitely gotten support from friends and family that I'll figure it out, and like I said, I can give all the advice and guidance that I want, but it's hard to take it myself. You hear people like Gary Vee. One thing he said the other day was, find your true happiness for yourself and run with it. And that resonates with me. But at the end of the day, like, when I put my head down on the pillow and I wake up, like, history repeats itself, and we're creatures of habits. And I might not have the best work habit or work ethic, but I know where I need to be, and I do get shots of creativity. I need something like this. Like, I was like, I need to do this, and I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna film it, and I'm gonna tell this story, and I'm gonna help people out. Like, that's not a normal day to day for me, but when you get these shots of creativity, it really fuels me. But it's not very consistent, and my problem is when I get these, I don't really go all in on them. It might be for a week or two, or maybe even a month, but I don't really, I don't take the necessary steps to continue it. So at the end of the day, like, I totally understand that I'm not alone on this. It's just hard because a lot of my friends are in their 30s, and they're having kids, and they're pregnant, and they're taking the next steps in their lives, and that's where I thought I would be at this age. And right now I'm like I said, reinventing myself. I'm starting over. I'm starting from scratch, and it's hard to deal with because no one's really going through exactly what I'm going through. My friends give me good guidance and help me through it, but it's a fight that I'm in alone. and it's scary, but I'm not gonna drown. I'm not gonna give in to society pushing me down. Um, it's I'm a team of one, but I understand where I need to be, and I'm ready to get there. Um, I mean, going back to the whole relationship aspect, a lot of my friends, dating someone for 7, 8 years, they're always like, oh, like when you proposing, when you get married, and that's the thing, the relationship I always knew like it was an uphill battle. Whenever it was mentioned, it was always this like gray area that was never really discussed. So in the back of my mind, I was like, oh yeah, one day, like maybe we'll see. And you get social pressure like that, but I never really felt it that I needed to make a move or propose. Mainly because I always knew in the back of my head that it probably wouldn't happen, and I was willing to wait or give it time to see if she would change her mind. And at the end of the day, you can't force that, and you don't want to be waiting around for someone who might not have the same beliefs as you or same the same goals in life as you. If you are with somebody who doesn't want to have kids or get married, and that's something you always wanted, that's a huge sacrifice. I mean, relationships are about sacrifices, but that is a huge sacrifice that is a deal breaker. And it sucks to come to that realization. I mean, honestly, like I definitely, if we didn't have that conversation a couple months ago, I probably would have stuck it out for another year or two, maybe 3 years. Who knows? I mean, I was so in love and just was so focused on being with her. I mean, yeah, I mean, there was definitely aspects that were lacking. We got comfortable with each other, and in the back of my head, I had a feeling that it wouldn't work out. But you never want to admit that or face that. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone. I mean, this is anxiety, self doubt, fear. It's normal. I mean, I'm 29 and I'm starting over essentially. I mean, you're on the dating apps and you're going through it and you're just like, how did I get here? I mean, what's going on? Like, am I actually gonna find someone? I'm almost 30. I mean, I'm scared to turn 30. I mean, I have plenty of friends that are 30 already, and it's not a big deal to them. But I think going into my 30s in this situation and not having to accomplish professionally what I wanted to accomplish and be where I'm at in life is just it's scary. So I just wanted to make this video. For whatever reason, I don't really know what it's going to accomplish, but let people know my story, the troubles that I've gone through, how I've overcome them, or how I can help you guys overcome them. I just want to hear from people. If you're going through the same thing, I'm no therapist, but I definitely can relate. We're not alone. There's hardships in life. There's highs and there's certainly lows, and I've had my fair share of them. And I'm being super vulnerable making this video. I'm not really sure what made me want to make this video. I've never done anything like this before. And putting it on the internet for people, strangers, to see, that's bizarre and scary. My friends don't know me as a very type of person to do something like this, so it's definitely a surprise to me, to my friends, to my family. But I felt like it was necessary, and I just want to, let people know that I don't know, that I can help. We can talk. You're not alone. I'm just a person in this world just like you, and we've got the same problems. So drop a line below. Feel free to comment, subscribe. I don't know, do whatever you do on YouTube. I don't know, whatever it might be. If you want to email me, reach out. If you want to, follow me on Twitter and we can discuss or have conversations. I'm all for it. I don't want anyone to feel like they're battling this on their own. Mental health is no joke, and it's definitely something that you need to take control of and have priority for. So I just want everyone to look out for themselves and take care of each other and take care of yourself. And yeah, I don't know. Thanks for watching, and who knows what's next.